Welcome back, everybody. Check out this little nugget. It's by Velotric. It's called the Velotric Go 1. As you can see, it's a utility bike. It's got a lot of functionality, so let's get into it. Let's take a look at this box. As you can see, there are these supports going on right here and some at the bottom. Let's remove these bands and open this thing up. So we're gonna get rid of these, and then just tells you to open it up here and here. But it creates this little panel. And I want to show you what's in this box because they have really organized everything to make it perfect. Look, charger, tools, accessories, scan this to go ahead and get your instructions on how to put the bike together. But that's not the best part. They ask you to, once you open this up, to unhook here and down here. And then open that side up, do the same thing on the other side. And check it out. You have your platform. They made it super easy to put this bike together. I like it. The Velotric Go 1 is a Class 2 e-bike, which means you can do 20 miles an hour via your thumb throttle or your 5 levels of pedal assist. It's also able to be unlocked to reach a top speed of 25 miles an hour. The Go 1 only weighs 65 pounds, but it has a maximum payload capacity of 440 pounds, and in this rear cargo area, it'll hold up to 126 pounds. This bike only comes in one size, and the ideal rider height is 5 foot even to 6'6". The Go 1 also comes in 2 colors. You have Forest, and you have the version I have here, which is Indigo Gray. This bike sells for $17.99, but if you do their early bird special and get it in the month of July, you can get it for $14.99. This bike has a cadence sensor, and Velotric claims that it'll do 48 miles via the throttle only or 55 miles using pedal assist. This bike is also equipped with Apple's Find My. Yes, that's right, you can connect it to your Apple iPhone and track it wherever it goes. The Apple Find My is very secure. As a matter of fact, neither Apple nor Velotric can see the items that you have registered in your Find My app. Now, since this is a utility bike, you can do multiple things with it with various attachments to include front basket, rear basket, medium, passenger foot pegs, the Go 1 seat pad, and a passenger handrail. The Go 1 uses a 500-watt rear hub motor. It has a peak of 900 watts and 65 Newton meters of torque. It has a Shimano 7-speed transmission, a Shimano tourney derailleur, and Shimano trigger shifters. I have always been a fan of the brakes that Velotric puts on their e-bikes. Well, with the Go 1, they stepped up their game and added a 4-piston hydraulic brake system with 180 millimeter rotors on the front and rear. Velotric understands the importance of having quality equipment, and because of that, the electronics and this battery are UL certified. As a matter of fact, they even put the sticker right here on the down tube so you can see it. Now, the battery is a 48 volt, 14.4 amp hour battery with 662 watt hours. It's here in the down tube. To charge it, it's super easy. You don't have to take it off the bike. You just go ahead and charge it in this port right here, or you can remove it using the included key, and you're just gonna put it in over here. Turn the key and pull it out. To put it back in, we're just gonna, once you hear that click, you know you're good to go. The charger is a 54 volt, 3 amp hour charger, which means it's gonna charge your batteries up within 4 to 5 hours. The front fork is hydraulic. It has 60 millimeters of play. It's adjustable. You can preload it right here. You can turn it on and off depending on your riding situation. It has 20 by 3 inch tires on it, which has a street pattern. These are CST tires and they're puncture resistant. Additional features of this bike include a double kickstand. It also has plastic pedals. It has these shrouds right here on the back. It has plastic fenders and this quick release seat post. It also has this BMX style handlebar system right here. Cockpit Operations. On your left hand side, you have this Velotric grip. It has a palm rest on it. It's single locking. I always love the way that these grips feel. You have your front brake right here. This is your throttle And here's your control panel. To turn the bike on, you're just going to hit the power button and it fires right up. The up and down arrow buttons, well, they're going to help you with your pedal assist levels. So that's how you're going to run through them right there. And it goes back down. If you want to turn the headlight on, well, you're going to hit the headlight button. The screen dims, a little headlight indicator shows up, and it also turns on the tail light in the back. Now, the great thing is the tail light is also a brake light. If you want to go through the various settings of the bike, it has a trip meter. You hit this center I button here. It goes over the total odometer, right? Average speed, max speed, your time on the bike, your calories, and the power output. On the right-hand side, you have another grip with a single lock on it. My favorite is these trigger shifters right here and your rear brake. Here's your gear indicator, and it always comes with a bell. It is now time to take Velotric's Go 1 out on the street and see how it performs. We have taken off. I don't have any power on this bike, and it shows that we're doing about 10 miles an hour. I have it in gear 3. The bike is pretty simple to ride, so I think I need to move my handlebars forward a little bit. That's the good thing about this stuff, is that a lot of it can be adjusted. So we're going to move the handlebars just forward just a little bit to make it a little bit more comfortable for me. Whenever you get a new bike, you need to do some adjustments to it. And right now, by moving these forward, that means I had to move these a little bit, move that grip, move that brake. And now I'm going to move this seat back just a little bit. As you can see here, I brought an extra battery with me today. I did a review on the Go's big brother, and it's called the Packer One. And so they have the same battery. So now I can go out and do this battery distance test and have another one so I don't have to worry about riding back on my own. Let me adjust this seat and we'll get going. Let's check out the throttle. We have an pedal assist 1. Let's hit the throttle and see if it's going to just keep climbing, or are we limited to how fast it goes per pedal. And yes, in pedal assist 1 using throttle only, we are at 10 miles an hour. Let's kick it into pedal assist number 2. Pedal assist number 2, we are at 12 miles an hour. Pedal assist number 3, 16 miles an hour in pedal assist number 3. Let's try pedal assist number 4, 17 miles an hour in pedal assist number 4, and then pedal assist number 5 will take you up to 20 miles an hour. Currently, the bike is not unlocked. I know you saw me unlock it, but I was trying to figure some things out, so I relocked it just to see how it would feel before I unlock it and run it through this testing. Now we're going to do the locked pedal assist to see what levels of speed that we will get with each one. We are in pedal assist number 1, and you're just going to cruise at 10 miles an hour in pedal assist number 1. All right, let's switch it up to number 2, see where we're at. It kicks gently, like it doesn't give you like a surge of power. We're here at 12 miles an hour in pedal assist number 2. Pedal assist number 3, 15 miles an hour, 15 and a half. Pedal assist number 4, you'll cruise at 17 and a half miles an hour in pedal assist number 4, and then pedal assist number 5. Pedal assist number 5, it's going to hold you at 20 miles an hour. Feels good. There's no ghost pedaling or anything like that. It feels nice. Let's go ahead and unlock it, and we'll do the same thing again. There we go. All right, we're going to turn it back on. Now the bike is unlocked. It'll go up to 25 miles an hour. And we're going to do the throttle test to see what levels we have with it being unlocked. Pedal assist number 1, and let's go. Unlocked, you're going to cruise at 11 miles an hour in pedal assist 1. Let's try to go to pedal assist level 2. 15 miles an hour in pedal assist level 2. It bounces around, but it's 15 miles an hour. Pedal assist level 3. 18 miles an hour. All right, let's go to pedal assist number 4. 21 miles an hour. Pedal assist number 5, let's go. We are at 25 miles an hour in pedal assist number 5, just how I thought it would be. Now we're going to do the unlocked pedal assist test. We're in pedal assist number 1. Let's go. Let's see how that's going to feel. And we are cruising at 12.8 miles an hour. Pedal assist number 2, 15 miles an hour. Pedal assist number 3, 18 miles an hour at pedal assist level 3. Pedal assist level 4, 21 miles an hour in pedal assist level 4. And number 5, 25 miles in pedal assist number 5. We are going to do the unlocked 0 to 20 test and see how fast we can do it. We're using throttle only, and let's go. "12 seconds. This little bike's got some pep to it. All right, let's do the pedal assist unlock test to see how it goes to 0 to 20. I have it in pedal assist level 5. We've dropped down some gears, and let's go. Boom, 8 seconds. Nice. I'm curious if by going back to the locked, if it's going to be any faster or slower, so let's find out. The bike is locked. We're going to do and see how fast we can go to 0 to 20 using throttle only. Let's go. "12 seconds. Now we're going to see how fast we can go to 0 to 20 in this locked mode, and let's go. Boom, that was 7 seconds. That's pretty quick. So whether it's unlocked or locked, this bike has a lot of spunk. Going ahead here and doing the speedometer test. As you can see, I'm just waiting for the GPS to catch up. Okay, so it's showing that it's about 1 mile an hour off. Let's talk about size and fit. Now, when it comes to the Go 1 and your seating position, well, the highest position you can put it in, and I know I always start with lowest first. I'm going to show you why I didn't. This right here is your highest seating position for your 6'6" rider. And if you want it for your 5-foot riders, well, look, this is how far mine goes down because I put extra long bolts into the foldy lock. But if you didn't have that in there, well, your seat is going to go all the way down to there. And that's how low it would be for your 5-foot rider. I'm going to go ahead and put it back for me. Yeah. Now, Velotric did send me, they have screws that are just exactly long enough. And I didn't feel like that was going to be strong enough to hold my lock. So we lifted this up and we put the extra long bolts in there. Now getting it in the garage is pretty easy because these handlebars aren't wide at all. So all I have to do is just grab it and just push it in. With that being said, let's go ahead, do some more testing on the Go 1. So let's get going. We will be doing the rest of the testing in unlock mode. Right now, let's go head over to my favorite hill for the hill test. Oh, let's take it a little bit off road. I mean, it's not really made for this, but it can do it. We are here to do the hill test. I have no doubt that this bike's going to make it up the hill. We have it in pedal assist 5. We're using throttle only, and let's go and see how it does. Yeah, like we're just scooting. We are just scooting right up this hill like it is no big deal. I mean, we're not going super fast, but we're still making it up the hill. Don't know what it would be like with 120 pounds on the back that it can hold, but I mean, I feel pretty confident in it. I love these kind of grips that are on this bike. These are always the best grips that I feel. I know I mentioned it earlier, but I mean, my hands do feel great during this ride. And since I moved the seat back, well, everything is feeling really good right now. The bike is riding smooth and the brakes are incredible. We'll be up here doing a brake test, but right now, I mean, just from riding it around, the levers feel great. The bike stops it a certain way. It's super nice. Let's do a mileage check. We are at 12.3 miles. We have 4 bars of battery. Strava says we've done 11.95 miles. This one says we've done 12.3. I mean, it's pretty accurate. So let's continue on. Figured it'd be time for a mileage check. We have made it out here to Lakeshore Drive. another beautiful day here in Chicago. The display says it's at 17.3 miles and we have 3 bars of battery left. Strava says we're at 17.01. So it's pretty close. It seems like the longer we go, the closer they seem to get together. So let's go ahead. We're going to head out. We're going to find a place to do the brake test and yeah, just enjoy the day. When I first got on this bike and I put it together, you know, it did feel kind of small. But now that I have it, you know, the handlebars where I need it to be, the seat where I need it to be, this thing just feels very nimble. I mean, it is only 65 pounds and it's solid. It's solid, it's super smooth. And even though I do have the bike unlocked and it can go 25 miles an hour, what's comfortable for this bike is I have it in pedal assist 4. My happy medium is around 21 to 22 miles an hour. I have to tell you, this bike is super quiet. I cannot hear the motor. I mean, it's a windy day, but even when I was riding and it wasn't as windy as it is out here, you cannot hear the motor on this bike. I have another utility bike, and that thing has the loudest motor on it out of all of them. So riding this utility bike and it being totally quiet makes me super happy. These tires as well seem to be very well suited for the terrain that we're on. Woo. Nice, 27 feet. Not bad. For the first try, let's do it again. Here we're going. Fast as we possibly could. 31 feet. It is mileage check time. The display says we're at 26.9 and we have 1 bar of battery left. Strava says we're at 26.12. As you can see, we have Chicago in the background. It is a beautiful day to be out here testing bikes. You know, I was wondering why this bike is so nimble. And what I did is I went ahead and I measured it, and it's only like 68, 69 inches. So because of that, you can just whip this thing around. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna start heading back now. I have this extra battery from the Packer 1 that I can use once this battery's drained. So I'm not gonna have to push it to head on back. We're just gonna ride it until it runs out of juice, and then I'm gonna switch it out to get home. As you can see, the battery is flashing now at 27.9 miles. So we only went another mile before the battery started flashing. Let's see how far we can take it before I have no power at all. One thing I like about this display is it doesn't matter if the sun is shining or if it's hazy, you can see everything on this screen extremely well. Matter of fact, let's pop it over to wattage and see what we're doing wattage wise. As you can see, wattage is all over the place, but we are down in the 200s and the low 3s. This 500 watt motor is just extremely quiet. I mean, between that and the tires, you're just making no noise. Your brakes don't make noise either. You're just stealthy and nimble. All right, here's one thing that I just noticed is that we've been riding full power and full speed. Now this battery is flashing and now it is just starting to slow down. Wonder if the throttle still works. Let's see. Yeah, throttle works. I feel it. This is what the VeloPower H50 system is all about. You know, getting the most out of the battery and the torque sensor and just giving you the right amount of power to the motor so that you can have a smooth ride. You can go a long distance. I mean, this is impressive. I like this bike. I'm looking forward to getting the basket on the front and putting the basket on the rear. And then that way I can start using it for my grocery runs, because why not? I mean, this bike is super nimble, super quiet, and then let's just make it a super hauler. All right, we're still flashing. Let's see, is this providing power or am I just doing this on my own? No, we got throttle. Well, do we? Trying to see where we're at here. All right, we have no throttle right now. Let me go ahead and kick it down a gear. Want to see if I can feel whether it's fun, or did it just 30 miles? Did it just kick out at 30 miles? Yeah. All right, so I think it's dead. It feels like it's dead. It's not providing me the power anymore. You pull over here, I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys my final thoughts. Well, this is embarrassing. The audio messed up on my final thoughts that I was doing out in the field. So when I made it back here to the office, I'm like, oh no, I have no audio. So here we go. Here's my final thoughts. This is how it's gonna be. The power on the bike shut off at 30.5 miles into it, which is totally fine. You know, I figured because of the way that I was treating it and it being unlocked, that we clearly weren't going to get the mileage out of it, but I got more mileage out of it than what I thought I would. The brakes on this bike is excellent. Having that 4-piston set on a light bike that's a utility bike, I think is kind of a game changer. With this, you were just silent. It has great tires. You're stealthy. It's nimble. Now, one thing I'm not too sure about is that since Velotric is new into the cargo utility bike game, if they're going to have a whole lot of accessories to put on it. Now, everything else on the bike I enjoyed, and once those baskets come in and I put them on there, I'm really excited about using this bike as a utility bike, letting me know how it's actually going to perform in the long run, and I'll be letting you know as well. So if you are interested in the Go 1, well, go ahead and click my link in the description below. And remember, if you are seeing this in July and you're thinking about getting a bike, well, you can get it for $300 off. Originally, it's going to be $17.99. Right now, you can get it for $14.99. And if you are watching this past July, well, it's fine. I have a $60 discount code down below that you can use to still save money on the bike. So I want to thank you for coming along on this review of Velotric's Go 1. And until I see you again, enjoy the ride.